Now, here's Wagner. He had 35 points last game out. Wagner against Duran. And there's Wagner on the assist by Bain.
This is where you want Wagner to have the ball. Right under the bucket where he can do the most damage.
Duran, the pass to Cunningham. Bangs home the trifecta.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And Wagner's got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. This game against Detroit here, it's their first meeting of the season.
And they were able to take the season series in that matchup last year, but overall, two teams that were very similar in the standings.
Yeah, they were able to make the plays to come out on top, but it really could have gone either way, and you could say the same for tonight's game.
Here's Suggs, and Orlando again with the bucket.
Suggs showing you right there, he's not just a facilitator.
pass to LeVert. It's MP, top of the key. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. 25 points in the game.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Kicks it out to Wagner. Here's Ben Kick.
Okay, Paolo, I see you. That was a highlight reel throwdown for sure.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T Connected Cam. Detroit leading by 7. We often see Paolo Banchero with the ball late in the shot clock, and he usually delivers.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you shut off his dribble drive and then you seal off the retreat. And because he's so strong and good with the ball, he can bump you and get into the spot he wants to. He's got great power, and he's really a good finisher around the goal, too.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. So for the Magic, Carter, he's checked in for Wagner. And Black's subbed in for Suggs. And Orlando has possession. They trail by 9 points. Here's Banchero. 16 points for him. To the paint, 5 to shoot. And finished off by Wagner.
Easy pickings for Wagner there, just to reach up and attack the rack like that. That's simple.
MP again. MP's got 29. Here's Black. Pass to Banchero. There's the lob to Carter. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Well, because Carter Jr. is so dynamic athletically, his teammates have a lot of confidence in him finishing the alley-oop.
To the inside, the great one, and easy 2 points on the layup. 31 points for MP.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Black finds Wagner. Carter looking around. Kicks it out to Banchero. 3-pointers off the mark. Pistons leading by 9. Thompson in the corner. And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession. The 2K leaderboard provides us now with this list of last season's assist leaders. 4th, Cade Cunningham.
Very few guys pass the ball better than he did. I mean, he didn't just have eyes in the back of his head. It's almost as if he had them on both sides, too.
Tobias Harris is checked in for Detroit. Robinson comes in for Karis LeVert. Black kicks to Wagner. Over in the corner, Banchero. In the corner, it's Payne. Another miss by Orlando. Detroit's gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points strung up from outside here in the first. Now we'll hear from Allie Laporte, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thank you, Kevin. The Magic are building something. Paolo Banchero said, quote, "It's been a long time coming. The fans have been waiting for the Magic to be good and to be challengers, even contenders. There is a lot of excitement in the city right now. We're just building and feeding off of that. Back to you."
They've got their fans fired up. Okay, thank you, Allie. And it's Wagner missing.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
That bucket in no time at all. MP's got 35 in the game.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Pass to Wagner. Back to Black. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Payne kicks to Wagner. 13 feet away. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got his 7th rebound here tonight. The shot from 20 feet away. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. The Magic trail by 13. In the corner, it's Payne. Down low, here's Carter, and then Carter with the jam.
With the 9-foot standing reach, Carter has no trouble putting that away.
Here's MP going inside. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Cunningham's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Orlando's gone 4 of 8 on their three-point attempts, doing a lot of work from way outside. Here in the first quarter, inside, kicks it out to Wagner. Buries it from three-point range. Wagner's got 7 points in the game.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Here's MP. Yep, it counts.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Here's Bain following the basket by MP. Mycareer against Harris. And finished off by Wagner.
Always a threat to score. Mycareer, that time with a sweet find.
And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. It's a 10-point game. Coming into this, having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
Yeah, you know, you can't allow them to get into a rhythm on offense. Once that happens, then you're in trouble.
Driving the lane, Carter for 3. And so it's the Detroit Pistons with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We've got more in store for you right after this. And entirely new group now out there. Orlando also making some changes. Paolo Banchero's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Bain comes in for Franz Wagner. And it's Suggs in for Richardson. LeVert out there with Cunningham. Then it's MP. Then it's Thompson. And it's Duran in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Detroit right now. And there's the bucket from MP.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
On the wing, Bain. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against the 76ers in Philadelphia. Over Thompson. Bain, no good.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort. The offense is flowing through him right now. He just keeps coming.
Pass to Bain. Here's Black. And Carter has it in the corner. And here is Bain. He has 7. And Carroll outside. From outside, off the mark.
After knocking down 2 threes in the first quarter, he's been a non-factor from deep.
MP, that's for 2. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. MP's got 45 points. The Magic trail by 5. Suggs kicks to Bain. Out to Carter. Puts up a 3. Rebound, Detroit. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. MP, that's for 2. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
MP doing a nice job with the quick catch and shoot, not wanting to waste those touches.
And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap it with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Mo Wagner comes in for Carter. And it's Franz Wagner in for Anthony Black. Another miss by Orlando.
He will not be happy with himself. Got a good look from mid-range there.
Here's MP. Franz Wagner grabs the miss. The Magic trail by 6. Bain with it. Picked up by Thompson. Down low. Stolen by LeVert. MP outside. It's hauled in by the Magic. Wagner's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Got a piece of it. Thompson left side. Here's MP. Rebound by Paolo Banchero. Orlando's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. And there's a minute 45 left in the first half of the game. And a wide open look for Bain. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Bain's got 7 now in this quarter.
When you look at his numbers, Desmond Bane is historically good from three-point.
It's good. And the Pistons lead by 5.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
Orlando's gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times.
You can tell he's just a touch out of sync here, but he's battling, continuing to fight.
Now here's Thompson. Here's MP. And got it! Another basket. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
It's stolen by Duren. Banchero against MP. No good on the 3. The Magic trail by 7. Right side, Suggs. Wagner wide open. Drills it from outside. Wagner's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Magic. MP outside. And Bain pulls it down. And so it's Bain with it. He'll bring it up for the Magic. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Banchero outside. Off target from outside.
He's having trouble getting anything to go right now.
A 3 from MP. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Wagner's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And so it's MP making things happen for Detroit. He's looking to make history here today. Who knows how many points he'll end up with when it's all said and done. And we'll be right back after this.
Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. The Detroit Pistons finding themselves in a closely contested game. Fellas, what's the energy like in the locker room when you're in a game like this?
Kenny didn't even have locker rooms when he played. He was shooting in peach baskets and riding his horse to the game.
Shaq, I'm not much older than you. I'm only 7 years older.
Lies, Kenny. You're making this stuff up. Lies.
You know, I couldn't make this stuff up even if I wanted to. Shifting focus, how about this tight game the Detroit Pistons find themselves in?
Yeah, they're playing as a team, working the ball around, rewarding guys for getting open.
I see this. Their scorers do a great job of working off ball. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Well, Greg, you've had a long NBA career, so I'm curious, what's one of the biggest changes you've noticed since you've retired?
Well, you know, one that doesn't get talked about enough. Length. You know, players these days are just longer, especially in the backcourt and that wing position. It feels like every team has a guy 6'9" or taller that is a pure perimeter player.
Checking out the group for Jamal Mosley to start the second half. Wagner is in the front court alongside Banchero. The guard pair for him will be Suggs and Bain. And it's Wagner in at the 5 spot. Count the basket. 55 points for MP.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
Pass to Mycareer. The three. The Magic again can't hit.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team. That's why they're ahead.
Yep, that one goes. MP's got 57 points.
3 for 3 this half. Nothing to complain about with that.
Outside, Bain. Mycareer left side. Wagner wide open. No good from outside.
Boy, they need to pick it up here now. I mean, they're 0 of 4 coming out of the break.
And good. There's another.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Outside, Suggs. Good ball movement here by the Magic. The Magic again can't hit.
Offensively, the struggles continue. 0 for 5 to start the half.
They get it back. Duran. And Duran slams it in.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Plus, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by Detroit.
He got it again. Sensational.
And another stunning accomplishment in his career. He's now tied for 4th most 60-point games in league history.
He is one of the most exciting offensive players the NBA has ever seen. In fact, I don't think you can make an argument against that.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
You know, Greg, after struggling with injuries to start his NBA career, Cade Cunningham is figuring it out.
And the former #1 overall pick in 21, last season his first All-Star appearance, and he's only getting started.
Outside, Suggs. Wagner passes to Suggs. From past the arc, Duran pulls it in. Duran's got his 16th rebound on the night.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Pass to Wagner. And Wagner drives in. Left side, Suggs. Clock at 4. Payne for 3. Hits it from three-point range. Bain's got 13.
He's been doing some real damage from range. 2 threes in the first half. Now 1 in the second.
And off the front iron, and in it goes. 63 points for MP.
Taking what the defense gives him. MP operating right in the middle of the court.
Mycareer, that's good.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Close in, no stopping MP.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Bain, no good. And here are the Pistons. They're on an 18-7 run. The great one. And yet, finally drops after rolling around the rim. 67 points for MP. The Magic trail by 17. Suggs with the ball. He's got 7. Here's Mycareer. Duran pulls it in. To the middle. Here's MP. That one good for 2. And the Pistons lead by 19.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Now, Wagner. He's got 13. Suggs in the corner. The Magic again can't hit.
I think everybody in the building expected him to make that collective shot.
Here's Duran. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Banchero, a screen for Bane. That's good from Banchero on the assist by Bane. Banchero's got 25 points. Here's MP. Another possession, another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Wagner outside. Suggs passes to Wagner. Wagner outside. In the corner, it's Bane. Sinks the triple. Bane's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Magic.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Good work there as it goes.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Detroit leading by 20. Thompson left side. Back to MP. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it. While we have the time, let's take a look at last season's best transition teams. The Pistons second.
I mean, this is such a tough team to deal with. You see the numbers. They would just push the ball at every opportunity.
The Magic making a switch here. Black's checked in. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Bane kicks to Wagner. Here's Black, covered by Cunningham, and it's Banchero missing.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Here's Black. Scoreless thus far. Outside, Bane. Great D that time from LeVert.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm. Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Wagner passes to Bane. Fires from deep. Rebounded by the Pistons. MP right outside. Banchero grabs the board. Banchero's got 4 rebounds in this game. Wagner finds Bane. Again, the miss by Bane. To the inside. Here's MP. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels. You know, he's been fairly productive, but it's going to take more, either from him or somebody else.
Here's MP, and there's another one for the Pistons.
Oh, nice jumper from MP there. The D is going to have to do a lot better job if they want to try and contain it.
No one near Banchero as he lets it go. That's short off the rim. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Well, Mycareer has the Seattle skyline tattooed on his shoulder, and he says guys from there naturally have a chip on our shoulder because we feel like we're not seen as much as some of the other places around the country. Being born and raised, my mom and dad from there, it's in my blood. Guys?
A lot of pride in his hometown. Thanks a lot, Allie. Cunningham dishes it to MP. Releases. Good, that's another bucket.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA, really taking it to the opposition. Black the pass to Wagner. Buries the long-range jumper. Wagner's got 16 points.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's ready to talk things through with them. Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. Stewart's checked in for Jalen Duren. Tobias Harris comes in for MP. Robinson's checked in for Thompson. Here for Detroit. Duren, he's checked in for Stewart. MP comes in for Harris. And it's Thompson in for Marcus Sasser. Shot from the inbound. And MP with the layup.
Young fella does not let the contact distract or bother him. Business-like finish from MP.
MP out there with the Sar Thompson. Then it's Cade Cunningham. Then it's Duren. And it's Robinson in at the 2. That's the group for Detroit right now.
And forget about finesse. This big fella's all about the power.
Here's MP. And Duren slams it in.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
No one near Suggs as he lets it go. And another 3 for Orlando.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second 3 of the half right there.
And again, another assist.
And that last assist ties him for the franchise record for most in a game. How about the night he's having?
He's been on time and pinpoint with his passing all game long. Fantastic performance to tie the franchise record. For Detroit, they've gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the 4th, 8 of 12.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Orlando's gone 2 of 3 in the 4th quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Banchero, that's good.
They've given up a lot of 3-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Pass to MP. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Orlando's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the 4th. Now Black. Banchero kicks to Black. Banchero with the screen. Black the pass to Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
And Banchero is putting it all together, capable of scoring from all 3 levels.
From the wing. And another one.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Here's Banchero. Again, the magic score.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Again, what an avalanche. That's 91, an incredible feat.
This is just flat out insane.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. A different look here for Detroit. Stewart checked in for Duren. Tobias Harris comes in for Asar Thompson. And Marcus Sasser subbed in for Cunningham. And the Magic making a change here as well. Baines checked in for Anthony Black. Banchero against MP. There's Wagner with the 3. And it's MP with the rebound. MP's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Up top, Sasser. And Detroit again with the bucket.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
A 3 from MP. Another one goes. Incredible.
And he's been out of this world tonight. Unreal offensively.
The points just keep adding up. Close to the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. Here's Wagner. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
And MP throws it down.
When MP uses his vertical like that, I can get with it. I mean, athleticism should not be wasted.
And Wagner's got the ball here for the Magic. Outside, Suggs. Magic moving the ball around. Wagner kicks to Suggs. So, Greg, in 2021, the NBA creating the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Champion Award. It's so great to recognize the work that's being done by so many NBA players.
It does, Kevin. And these players who are not just giving back, but giving a voice to the less fortunate and trying to shape policy towards justice and equality.
Banchero outside. Off target from three-point range.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Offensive rebound. Outside for Robinson. MP, that's for two. Hits it again. Wow.
And he's now tied for the fourth most points in an NBA game all time. He is knocking down everything.
It's truly one of the greatest games in league history. He cannot miss. Suggs off target with his three. Detroit with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Yet another bucket.
Unreal. He's got the fourth most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time individual games in NBA history. And it's Banchero missing. Detroit's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for good. He hits again.
He is simply unconscious here tonight. Nobody can stop him right now.
GA, the points keep coming, and he's climbing up that scoring ladder. Third on the list, well in sight.
And we've seen more of this lately from Bane, continuing to blossom and improve as a scorer.
And that one's good. MP.
And nice shot taking what the defenders gave him. But these guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
And, guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is another bucket. Wow!
And that puts him even for third on the single-game scoring list. Simply amazing.
I'm at a loss for words. Greg, his has been one of the greatest offensive games we'll ever see. Banchero, a screen on Robinson. And finished off by Banchero.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited.
And again!
And that score moving him clear into third all-time for scoring in a game.
Well, G.A., you just knew it was a matter of time the way he's been playing. I'm sure he's not finished either. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Good.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
And another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And here's MP for three.
Well, in most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
And finished off by Banchero.
Look, you can't forget the fact that Banchero averaged 20 as a rookie. We've seen him have lots of big scoring nights, and there's more to come for sure.
And that one's good. MP.
Yep, he's their leading scorer in this game and has been the dominant figure today. No doubt about it.
And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that about wraps it up. Alongside Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. And as always, we appreciate you joining us right here tonight on 2K. We'll see you next time.
They're checking out the game for the first time, and we can't wait to see what you do in 2K20.